Hello everyone, welcome to Scorched Earth Toys at anymoon.com's transformation guide for Yamato's 13000 SDF-1 Macross toy. This is the Macross as seen in the movie Do You Remember Love, not the TV version, if you're wondering why it's not red, white, and blue. If you're hoping to see how to attach the ARMD armed carriers, I'm not going to show you that in this video. See my review of the Macross toy. Basically, if you're hoping to find a trick, I don't know of one. It's all sheer force and willpower and really imposing your will upon the toy. And that's how you get those carriers attached. Alright, so you do begin with those carriers as far as transformation is concerned. You're going to lift up to remove the armed from its carrier. Then you're going to just bring it forward towards the camera right now. You're going to spin it around. You could do it a couple different ways, but spinning around like that. And this allows you to then bring these guns back. Now they slide as they move. So you want to slide them all the way over, get them clear of the carrier, and then have them pointing back. So there we go. Move those back, and you just rotate the shoulder mechanism. Now at this point I'm going to stop. Let's zoom in a little bit here, and you can see there is a little flap here that comes down and conceals the opening. So now I'll just continue on rotating that over, and you're going to bring it down, get the arm position just right, and now your arm is in position for attack mode. Okay, now we're going to move the upper booms into position. One thing to note, I've already retracted the spikes on the top. Those could be extended. If they are, you just press down and that retracts them. I've also gotten my second arm into the proper position as outlined by our first step. Alright, so everything's pretty fluid. You're going to go ahead and you're going to recess this bit down. See, I say everything's pretty fluid and it sticks. Okay, so that is now all the way declined in its position. The next step is a little tricky because there are pegs that attach this part of the boom to the chest. So what you have to do is you have to be pushing away from the body as you push the booms apart from each other. So these gray spots here are going to slide ever so slightly outward. But first you also have to be disconnecting the peg that holds them currently in place. So you're going to pull away from the body a little bit while you also pull out. So I'm pulling away in the back and pulling out from the center simultaneously. And now you can see I've created a gap there. So I'll try to do it here. Facing forward, so I've got one finger in the back pulling away, and now I'm pushing with my thumb. You'll notice that these booms are still connecting. There's a very nice magnet mechanism towards the top here that is keeping everything held tightly together in cruiser mode. It's very nice. So now we are just going to go ahead and rotate these, which will end that magnet action. We can also then rotate the tips. So now all of that is in the proper position, and then we can just pull upward and extend the torso like so. Alright, to get the head in the proper position, we need to rotate the centerpiece around. So we're going to pull upward, swing it around, like so. And then you're just going to slide it all the way down. Now turning your attention to the back of the toy, there is a little button, a lock here. You're going to slide that forward, and that will allow you to bring down the bridge. And you can see as I do that, this piece automatically positions itself in the right position. Spinning the toy back around, you can see the chest and head are now properly positioned. The next item we have to resolve is that the booms are now not in the proper position. Everything's standing a little too erect. So what you're going to do is bring the booms even further upward. This is a button in the back. You're going to press that button, which allows the boom to swing forward. So you've now got that in a forward position. Hold the button in, bring everything back, and you can now get it right where it's supposed to be. Alright, I'm going to repeat that step from the front angle this time. You bring the boom upward. You push the button on the top and the back to swing it out towards you. Hold that button, bring the whole thing back. And now that's in position. So now you've transformed your toy into attack mode. You can bring the legs outward. You can reposition the arms so it's not all the way forward but rather in the middle. And you are ready to do business. Alright, so one final note, if you did want to then use your weapons in the back for display purposes, again, you're just going to click those buttons, bring everything forward, and there you have it. Now you are ready for war. So check out anymoon.com. I will have a full review. There's also on YouTube a full high definition review of this toy. Thanks for viewing.